How cool is that? Have you ever walked or driven down a street at night? Of course you have. And you've probably seen those tall poles with lights on top, right? We call them street lights. They've been around a very long time, helping us see when the sun goes down. But what if I told you some streetlights are getting a major upgrade? Imagine a streetlight that thinks for itself and tells you how fast you're going. It sounds like sci-fi, but it's real, happening in cities all over the world. These aren't your grandparents' streetlights, these are the streetlights of the future. These amazing new lights are called smart streetlights, and they are incredibly clever. They don't stay on all night wasting electricity, they turn on when someone's there. They can see you coming, think for themselves, and show your speed. Smarter, safer, more responsive streets.
Quick one, this is TechChronicles. You may never see us again if you don't subscribe. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, comment and share to stay in the loop.
Now let's dive into the secret world of these technological wonders. You might be surprised how much is going on up there. Why light an empty street for hours? Smart lights talk to each other. Lighting only when needed. Let's see how. How does a smart street light know you're coming? It's not magic, it's science. These lights use motion sensors, like eyes, but they detect movement. A common type is microwave radar. It sends tiny, invisible waves like ripples from a stone in a pond bouncing off roads, trees, buildings. The sensor learns a baseline pattern. When a car arrives, it disturbs that pattern. Big metal object, big change. The tiny computer says, aha, something's different. It can sense from a distance, giving time to react. Not just cars, cyclists, people jogging, someone walking their dog. It ignores small, repetitive movements like branches in the wind. It looks for an object entering its zone and moving along a path. It's not seeing with a camera, it's sensing a disturbance in an energy field, like a spider feeling vibrations in its web. The motion sensor is the lookout, the guard on duty. Without accurate detection, it's just a normal light. This secret sense kicks off the whole process, keeping roads safe and efficient. Detection done. Now action, light up, measure speed, and guide the way. And action. Once the motion sensor detects an approaching car, the show begins. A tiny signal hits the microcontroller, the brain, the director. Modern LEDs ramp on gently, better for the driver's eyes than a harsh flash. The brain measures speed using the sensor again, time entering the zone to passing under the pole. It knows the distance between 2 points. Distance, divided by time. Calculation done in a fraction of a second. Like timing a car over a tiny racetrack. 50 meters in 2 seconds. Speed computed and stored in memory, automatically. Lights talk to each other, sending a wireless heads-up down the road. A corridor of light travels with the driver, and fades away behind, efficient and reassuring. Gentle brightening reduces glare and stress. Only the needed lights use full power. The rest sip energy in standby. Speed captured. Next, show it to the driver, and record it for smarter streets. The smart light detected the car and calculated its speed. What happens next? Many smart lights have a digital screen like a clock or calculator facing the driver. Suddenly your speed lights up, 30 miles per hour or 50 kilometers per hour. Instant feedback. Many speeders aren't intentional, distraction happens. The display is a gentle nudge. Drivers slow to match the limit, improving neighborhood safety. Does the speed vanish? Not always. The brain can record the event, date, time, speed. It's usually anonymous, no license plates, no driver identity. Planners use this data to understand patterns, like morning speeding hotspots. Evidence leads to action, speed bumps, timing tweaks, decisions based on real data, not guesswork. The light becomes a silent collector, 24/7, helping keep everyone safer. Each passing car adds a tiny piece to a bigger picture of how our streets are used. But not for long. As the car moves on, the next lights already glow ahead from the heads-up signal. What about the light left behind? Its job is done, for now. A short countdown keeps light briefly, useful if the car stops or a pedestrian follows. Then it fades smoothly, often not fully off. Many systems hold a low level, perhaps 10 or 20% for basic safety. Old streetlights burned at 100% all night. Smart lights hit full only approximately 30 seconds per vehicle. Multiply across thousands of poles night after night, the savings are enormous. Back to watchful, sending invisible waves, listening for echoes. Maybe a car in 5 minutes, a cyclist in 10, or the early delivery truck. Whatever it is, it's ready. Silent, waiting, prepared to spring back into action and light the way. Let's talk superpowers, the benefits for our towns and cities. They use full power only when needed. Experts estimate up to 80% energy savings. Cities save money, more for parks, better schools, fixing roads, a win for everyone's wallet. Dynamic light and speed displays make streets safer, especially for kids and the elderly. Connected lights self-report failures, faster fixes, no dark spots. Data guides smarter planning, better routes and safer intersections. Dimming reduces light pollution, friendlier to owls, bats and moths. Using less electricity lowers emissions, greener, more sustainable cities. These guardians of the night save money, increase safety, help build better communities and protect the environment, lighting our way home. A quick story about Leo, 10 years old, with a brand new scooter. Grandma's power's out, Mom can't find her keys. Leo to the rescue. Be very, very careful, says Mom. Leo zips out, midnight adventure. His smart-lit street wakes from a dim, sleepy mode, smoothly to full. A pathway of light unfurls just for him. A car appears. The pole flashes 35 and a 25. Brake lights. Driver slows. Leo feels safe. He arrives safe and sound. Grandma calls him her little hero. Behind him, the lights fade to a gentle standby, waiting for the next traveler. Leo realizes, science and tech aren't just rockets, they make everyday life safer, and a bit magical. What's next? We're just getting started. Environmental sensors mapping air, and mics to detect crashes or cries for help, brightening and alerting responders. Poles join the Internet of Things, coordinating with traffic lights, buses, even public Wi-Fi. Imagine, a path of light guides you, the bus arrives on time, parking spots found without circling. What do you think of smart streetlights? Seen them in action? Share your ideas below. Clever tech solving real problems, one street at a time.
Algorithms are picky. If you don't engage, you may never see us again. Please subscribe, ring the bell, comment and share.
Until next time, stay curious and keep looking up. The world's wonders shine right above your head.